From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's 4 o'clock here in the morning. I'm Fred Gossage in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with our regularly scheduled update on the severe weather situation early this morning. No warnings in effect, but we still have a severe thunderstorm watch over portions of North Alabama here in dark yellow. That runs officially until 10 a.m., but the threat's going to end way before then, and already it's starting to lessen now. You will notice that as we announced back at the top of the 3 a.m. hour, the tornado watch for southern Middle Tennessee and North Mississippi expired at 3 o'clock. Now, the severe thunderstorm watch has been canceled early for Lauderdale, Colbert, and Franklin counties in North Alabama. Lauderdale, Colbert, Franklin counties, you were no longer under the severe thunderstorm watch. The severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect for Limestone, Lawrence, Madison, and Morgan counties in our viewing area in North Alabama, and then on to the east and on to the south. However, I will tell you that the threat is pretty much over now in Lawrence County, Alabama. The threat is winding down in Limestone County, Alabama, and it's getting ready to wind down in Morgan and even Madison counties in Alabama, as well as the storms are weakening very quickly across the area. We'll go to Viper Live Doppler radar here and show you what we're talking about. And the storms that we watched come across Franklin and Lawrence counties in Alabama about an hour to hour and a half ago, they've collapsed. There's some remnant lightning over portions of Morgan County from that, but the storms have collapsed and weakened way below severe limits. The stronger thunderstorms now are down into Coleman and Winston counties and on into the Birmingham TV market area in central Alabama as the cluster shifts off to the southeast. But there has been some lightning with a thunderstorm that's moved across southern areas of Morgan County near the Falkville area, south of Hartsville, past 30 minutes. But that has even significantly weakened, and the storms in this part of the cluster have even shifted farther south down into Coleman County, Alabama, outside of our viewing area. Some moderate to heavy downpours continue back through western Morgan County, southern Limestone County, through a large part of Lawrence County, Alabama, into Franklin County, Alabama. And there may be what's called a wake low on the backside of this rain mass moving across Lawrence into Limestone counties. We had a 51 mile per hour wind gust a little bit ago at the Muscle Shoals Airport, which tells us that there may be a small scale low pressure on the back edge of the rain. So when the rain ends here across northern Lawrence County, across Limestone County, across Morgan County, over the next 30, 45 minutes or so, there may be a few 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts, even though the rain is ending, so be aware of that. But in terms of severe storms, that threat's diminishing now as the storms are falling apart. Up to the north in southern Middle Tennessee, the storm line that was moving southward through Wayne and Lawrence and Giles counties into Lincoln County, across Murray County, across Marshall County, it's diminished. It's just a shell of its former self, and it continues to weaken with time. It is what's left of it is still slowly shifting southward, and if it can hold on, it may bring a little bit of rain to portions of Lauderdale County over the next hour to 1 hour to 2 hours, but that may not hold together. The rain you see there on Highway 64 in Wayne and Lawrence counties in Tennessee, it may not hold together long enough to get to Lauderdale County, Alabama. And there may be some parts of Limestone and Lauderdale counties and even Colbert counties that end up not even getting rain from any of this because the thunderstorm line that was moving southward over Tennessee has evaporated. And then the line that came out of Mississippi and North Alabama stayed south of the Tennessee River. But overall, it appears that the severe storm threat across the area is diminishing as stronger storms shift off to the south of the area, and the storms in our viewing area counties continue to diminish. So technically until 10 a.m., there's still a severe thunderstorm watch for Limestone, Lawrence, Morgan, and Madison counties in North Alabama in our viewing area, and then on to the east and on to the south. I can tell you that in our local area, the threat will end way before then. And honestly, in our viewing area counties in North Alabama, the threat is diminishing now. We'll continue to watch it behind the scenes here for the next little bit to make sure nothing flares back up. But honestly, I'm thinking that's pretty unlikely. Since things are starting to back off now, we'll watch it behind the scenes. We won't schedule another regularly scheduled live update since things are winding down. But should things flare back up and a new warning be issued, we'll come back live if necessary. But I do think the threat is diminishing across the area. Fred Gossage here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.